Before Jersey Boys, there was Forever Plaid, one of the first rock and roll jukebox musicals, conceived in 1987 and initially performed in 1989. This is Reno Lovison, executive producer at Chicago Broadcasting Network, asking you to please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our podcast if you enjoy what we have to offer and want to be alerted when new content is added. The time is the early 1960s. A hapless quartet of close harmony singers who call themselves the Plaids find they've been killed in a car wreck, but are conscious and singing better than ever. For the next 90 minutes, they perform 23 songs, including Three Coins in a Fountain, Moments to Remember, and Love is a Many-Splendored Thing. Presented by MadKap Productions at Skokie Theater, the performance is reminiscent of a nightclub act from the 50s, channeling the sounds of acts like the Four Freshmen, Four Aces, or the Crew Cuts. The Silent Generation represents the pre-Beatles era, born during World War II and raised in a culture that valued conformity and respect for authority. The music of this period is characterized by smooth melodies and romantic ballads that featured crooners like Dean Martin and Perry Como, but also emerging stars like Pat Boone and Patti Page. The backstory of the Plaids' demise seems to be an homage to songs like Last Kiss, Leader of the Pack, and Teen Angel, that all tell tragic stories of young lives cut short by violent death. The Plaids are comprised by Smudge, played by Nick Arcio, Frankie, played by Sean Caron, Sparky, played by Elijah McTiernan, and Jinx, Talon Stonecipher. Caron has appeared in a number of MadKap productions. His character, Frankie, seems to be the de facto leader of the group, acting as the principal narrator of the story. McTiernan, as Sparky, is indeed a flash of energy, providing a good deal of the group's comedic moments. Arcio's low tones are featured in the combo of 16 Tons and Chain Gang, while he provides an effective, humorous, clanking percussion, tapping a spoon against a Coke bottle. Each of the performers have excellent voices, but Stonecipher, a recent arrival from Houston, making his Chicago area debut, has a wonderful tenor voice that soars dramatically, providing several emotional moments. The ensemble's quick-change 5-minute version of a typical Ed Sullivan show with jugglers, acrobats, ballet dancers, Topo Gigio et al. To the tune of Lady of Spain is hysterical. The scale of this production is spot on and appropriate to the limitations of the Skokie Theater stage. The set was simple but looked great and worked perfectly. Directed by Edward Lindum, with musical direction and expert accompaniment of Jerry Ramey, with bassist Jeff Smith. Lighting design by Pat Henderson was very effective, and the tuxedoed costume design by Wendy Kaplan felt like we were watching a stage show at the Copa or visiting a show lounge in 1960s Las Vegas. The only thing missing was sipping a Manhattan or Old Fashioned. Forever Plaid is a very enjoyable night out, packed into 90 minutes of nonstop entertainment by MadKap Productions at the Skokie Theater, 7924 North Lincoln Avenue, Skokie, Illinois, through June 29, 2025. For tickets, visit skokietheater.org or call 847-677-7761. This is Reno Lovison, executive producer at ChicagoBroadcastingNetwork.com, suggesting that you listen to our reviews of You Will Get Sick at Steppenwolf, Iraq But Funny at Looking Glass Theater, and Golden Leaf Ragtime Blues, all playing in June and July 2025. If you're part of the silent generation looking to make a joyful noise, consider piano lessons at the Lakeshore Music Studio, offering piano lessons for all ages. Thanks to Julie Lovison, director of the Lakeshore Music Studio, for providing the background music for this episode.